So, photosynthesis. Plants do it. We don't, unfortunately. Basically, take CO2, water, use the sun's energy to get glucose and oxygen. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But there's also the kind of opposite of that plants do, called photorespiration. And that, like normal respiration, is used to make adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, for energy. That proceeds basically like regular respiration, where glucose is run through glycolysis cycle, get pyruvate, and ATP. And that produces carbon dioxide and water as waste. However, there are some problems with that. During photorespiration, the stomata, little holes at the bottom of the leaf, has to be open in order for oxygen to get into the plant. However, when the stomata are open, that also causes water loss. So water loss, if you live in a moist environment, is not very much of a problem because there's a lot of water available. So in like temperate or tropical rainforests, not really a problem. But if you live in a drier climate like a prairie, savanna, or desert, you kind of want to hold on to all of the water that you can. Now, there are kind of two ways to do this. So the normal plants are called C3 plants, and they just do stuff like normal because they don't have to worry a ton about water loss. The other types of plants, there's the C4 plants. Those tend to live in more warm environments, and they avoid excess photorespiration by actually separating the O2 from our good friend rubisco. Now, rubisco is separated from the oxygen, so it doesn't use all of this excess energy doing these useless side reactions. So the two processes are actually done in different parts of the plant. There's the mesophyll and the bundle sheath cells, and they just take place in different parts. Just they're separated, like when your siblings are fighting and your mom separates you. The other one, for plants in very hot, dry environments like deserts, so cactuses and stuff, are the CAM plants. They do the fixation of carbon dioxide at different parts of the day. So during the day, when it is super hot and super dry out, they actually close their stomata to avoid water loss, and then they do part of the reaction during that day, the part that doesn't need CO2. Then later at night, when it's less hot, they can open their stomata to get the necessary CO2 into the plant cell without losing as much water due to evaporation. So yeah, plants are very cool and have lots of interesting adaptations.